The Helen Keller International 2-year Integrated Agriculture and Nutrition Health Behavior Communication Program by Stephanie Sear. The program, sponsored by Helen Keller International, took place in the sub-Saharan country of Burkina Faso, Africa. The program targeted women from poor households who had children up to 1,000 days old and aimed to increase knowledge around crop production, animal husbandry, and knowledge of nutrition to improve nutritional outcomes among their children. Program participants received inputs, including seeds, saplings, chicks, and gardening tools, and were instructed on how to use these materials by female village farm leaders at demonstration farms in the village. After training, participants started their own homesteading activities, which consisted of production of fruits and vegetables, as well as raising chicks and gathering eggs. Participants received home visits twice monthly from either an older woman leader from the area or a health committee member to discuss successes or difficulties with the program. The study used a cluster randomized design to evaluate the impact of the program on the nutritional health of Burkinabe children. 55 villages participated in the program, and 3 random groups were created from that total, including a control group that received no interventions, a treatment group that received the intervention and behavioral support from older women leaders, and a second treatment group that received the intervention and behavioral support from health committee members. Women with children aged 3 to 12.9 months at baseline were invited to participate. A longitudinal design was implemented to follow the same mothers, children, and households over a 2-year period, with an end-line survey taking place when the children were between 24 and 39.9 months old. Data was collected using household surveys at baseline and end-line, while clinical information was collected via blood sample, weight, and maternal recall in the case of diarrhea. Statistical analysis took place in 2 steps to address sample designation. The study found that anemia and undernutrition were both prevalent at baseline. Among participants who received supports from a health committee member, there were marginal increases in hemoglobin counts and wasting, while statistically significant impacts on diarrhea were demonstrated. The study concluded, stating that the treatment group receiving supports from health committee members saw significantly improved nutritional outcomes among children. Conclusions from the study are based on available evidence, including statistical analysis, thereby adhering to evidence and bypassing researcher bias. Data is presented to support conclusions. However, the study authors regret having poor data on malaria and its potential relationship to anemia. Internal design validity is good, as the study reflects local context, areas of uncertainty were identified, and conclusions are seemingly accurate. A weakness of the study is that it lacks replicability in that the findings are specific to villages that have similar characteristics. Processes of maternal recall may have also skewed results, as did attrition. Threats to statistical conclusion validity exist, as the sample size in this case was small and specific to a particular area. However, statistically significant effects were found among the program impacts, including increases in women taking part in agriculture and increases in nutritional knowledge. There were statistically significant results among clinical and behavioral data. Construct validity was strong in this study, in that multiple indicators were used in the analysis and different levels of treatments were studied. External validity should be examined, as the study results may not be generalizable to other populations. The study authors mention a limitation is that the study findings are specific to villages with similar characteristics. Different settings, in this case geographic settings, could affect program outcomes, particularly related to seasonal implications. The study authors express their belief that this study is the first of its kind to focus on agricultural activities related to impacts on child hemoglobin, anemia, and other nutrition-based health presentations. Therefore, this study is a good first step and demonstrates that actions taken in the intervention positively impacted local problems. Calling for a longer study into future outcomes as a result of the program should be conducted to demonstrate longer-term impacts and may help inform future interventions. Operational problems that exist for the study include the lack of data on possible contributing variables which could not be accounted for. The need for a longer study to determine change among children is also called for, as the presentation of wasting takes time to rectify. In addition, the study was constrained by financial concerns and could not study additional samples from other geographic locations. Overall, this study was beneficial. It provides a first look into the positive effects of this particular intervention, making contributions to the field. The program resulted in positive outcomes among children, and with this analysis can be reframed to address weaknesses among the initial intervention and make even greater impacts among the target population in the future.